So, today we're going to do Would You Rather questions while playing Banjo. Forgive me while I remember how to play the game. I feel like it's been forever. I'll do my first Would You Rather question. Would you rather be able to talk to land animals, animals that fly, or animals that live in the water? Well, alright, so I have several thoughts. So, if I could talk to animals that fly, I could get them to do things for me, like spot stuff, which would be cool. Whoops. There we go. Big gross things. If I could talk to animals underwater, I could get them to tell me secrets about underwater stuff. Like, for example, I could get, I could get animals to tell me, like, where shipwrecks are. That would be cool. But I don't spend a ton of time in the water or underwater, so I don't feel like that would be as useful as land animals. I will extend this question. What is the most useful animal to talk to? And I feel like... I don't know. I've never, I guess, considered an animal being super useful for me to talk to. I am Clanker. Garbage grinder. He wants fresh air. Okay. I guess maybe squirrels. Squirrels probably know what's going on, right? They see everything. They're everywhere. Nobody really pays them any mind. It's not like you're going to stop your conversation because there's a squirrel nearby. So they would be good spies, I think. Like if you could talk a squirrel into doing something for you, like spying on your ex, I think squirrels would be useful. Birds would be useful for the same thing, though. I'm not really sure where I fall on this one. By the way, if you find any of these questions particularly fun, or if you have a good answer for one of them, throw it in the comments. I love comments. Whoops. Okay. Next one. Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to stand in line again? Okay, so this one obviously begs the question, do I spend more time standing in line or sitting at red lights? And I think that entirely depends on where you live. Like, not ever having a line at Starbucks again would be pretty sweet. I gotta be honest. I could see that being useful. I've never really felt like I spend enough time at red lights for that to be important, so I'll go with standing in line. Let's see. Nope. There we go. I feel like this camera is working against me. That wasn't even close. I feel like that's the thing I'm supposed to do, though. Maybe I'm supposed to wait till he comes up. I guess I'll do that real quick. It's gonna take me a minute. I hate this part. The deal with this is that there is a fish at the bottom who blows bubbles, and you can catch them to replenish your air. But the swimming mechanics in Banjo are not exactly known for their responsiveness, so it's kind of hard to catch the bubbles. So what I usually do is spend all of my time trying to catch these damn bubbles. I can't tell if they're in front of me or behind me. This is a horror show. Okay, well I have no choice now. You're hitting that bubble, Banjo. Yes! Okay. I have to hit this, and I need to get the Jinjo. Okay, that's one thing. Now don't care about the notes, but I have to get the Jinjo. Whew. That is legitimately stressful. No, 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 no. Jinjo. Jinjo. Where's the Jinjo? Okay. Get the Jinjo. Get the bubble. I can't see, Banjo. Okay. There we go. It's right there. There we go. Now we got enough air to get to the top, I think. Okay, the next one is, would you rather be able to control fire or water? I was gonna say only one of those things is dangerous, but that's not true. I guess if you could do like the Moana thing and be able to like have the... This looks like he needs to get it checked out. That looks like a bed sore. If you could do the Moana thing and like keep yourself out of the water, like use it to like propel you, that would be pretty sweet. But on the other hand, a lot of people die from fires. So like if you were ever in a situation with a fire, you'd be able to stop it. Clanker's teeth hurt now. When he blows this out, I can go in the blowhole. Whoop. Alright, well, let's do this. Oh, weird. I guess I'm gonna go with water, because I am not often caught in fires, and I feel like water would just be more useful in the day-to-day. I really don't want to do this. This looks awful. I know exactly what I have to do, too. They'll turn green as you go through them. Alright, let's do another question before we do this. Let's see. Would you rather live the next 10 years of your life in China or Russia? Wow. Okay. Neither of those places would be a good place for me to live at all. But I would say Russia for sure. Because China is just a complete nightmare. Their social credit system and, like, I mean, the human rights violations are pretty rough, too. This is not enough time for me to do this. Oh, maybe it is. I don't like those tentacles. I don't like the look of them at all. Oh, damn it, I knew it. Ooh, that came down to the wire. So, yeah, I would say, having done the job that I did for as long as I did, I don't think Russia or China would be hospitable places for me. But I would definitely choose Russia over China, for sure. The notes in this level are a pain to get because all of them are in these like awkward water spots. Would you rather live on the beach or a cabin in the woods? Depends on where. Would I like to live on a cabin? Would I like to live on the beach in Florida? No. Because then a hurricane would blow my house away. He's got gold teeth. There's not a lot to this level. Would I like to live on a beach in Cape Cod, Massachusetts? Yes, I would. So yeah, I think it mostly just depends on where. What are the benefits of a cabin in the woods? I guess if you have to ask that, then you're probably not going to pick the cabin. Would you rather be lost in a bad part of town or the forest? Those both sound sucky, but which one is more sucky? Well, it says lost in a bad part of town. You can still ask for directions in a bad part of town. It's not like it's such a bad part of town that, like, you're immediately gonna die. You can map yourself. You can just stop at a gas station and ask for directions. I guess that's not really in the spirit of the question, because it's not asking me, like, where it's worse to be lost. It's asking me where I would rather be lost. So it's like, I have to be lost. I cannot get directions. In that case, I guess still the bad part of town, because, like, what am I gonna do I don't know how to get unlost in the forest, you know what I mean? You can, like, die out there. I feel like bad parts of town aren't normally as bad as people act like they are. Like, sure, maybe they're not great, but... Come on. Lift. There we go. What's the purpose of that? Why do I need that? I guess I could do this. Oh. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Okay. I guess I was supposed to do that. Would you rather be completely invisible for one day or be able to fly for one day? It sounds like much more fun to be able to fly, honestly. So if you're just focused on that... I was initially going to say I would want to be invisible because I want to know what people say about me when I'm not around. But likely, I would probably spend a lot of my time trying to figure that out and just no one would talk about me. That would be my guess. So then I would just waste my whole invisible day. And really, what would you get up to being invisible that's, like, okay for you to do? Like, what are you doing that's not shady, invisible? So, yeah, I think fly. I'd love to be able to fly. You just fly around all day. It'd be super fun. I don't think there's anything useful you could do with either of those things. Oh, I forgot about this. Would you rather get one free round-trip international plane ticket every year or be able to fly domestic anytime for free? I think I'd take the once a year, because one, they're more expensive than flying domestic, and two, I don't have time to fly all the time. Maybe if I lived a different lifestyle or something, but like, where am I gonna go that I have time to just drop everything and fly to Boulder, Colorado, you know what I mean? So yeah, definitely gonna land on international plane ticket. What are some places that you guys would like to travel? I would really like to, like, I used to, when I was young, I wanted to travel the world, which is not an irregular thing to want to do, but I wanted to start in South America. And then I joined the military and I did military intelligence focused on South America for 6 years. And I decided that that's a bad idea because South America is super, super dangerous. and you could definitely start in Europe, which is like America but different. So that's probably what I would do now. I would start in Europe. Oh, that's right. I still have to learn the invincibility thing here. Where the hell is that? But I would like to go to Europe. I would like to go to Amsterdam. And not for the reason that most people like to go to Amsterdam, but for the museums and like the architecture and just like the nice old people boring stuff. 'Cause anywhere I'm going, I'm probably taking my kids and definitely taking my wife. Although I would like to go on a vacation without my kids. That sounds bad, but it's nice to just do stuff with the wife for every once in a while. I guess we could go get the notes from down by the chain. Anyway, this question is, would you rather lose your best friend or all your friends except your best friend? I only have like one friend anyway, so that doesn't really apply. Although I suppose I would rather lose all my friends except for my best friend. Would you rather be best in the world at climbing trees or best in the world at jumping rope? I just realized I'm dying. Whoops. Oh, that was unfortunate. So we died, because I was paying too close attention to the questions, and I drowned. Would you rather never run out of battery power for whatever phone or tablet you own, or always have free Wi-Fi wherever you go? That's easy. I would definitely rather have the battery, because there's pretty much free Wi-Fi everywhere you go anyway. And even if you don't have free Wi-Fi, you have cell service. And now everything's going to be 5G, and it's going to be faster than anything anyway, so what is the purpose? I do, however, have my phone die sometimes, so we're going to go in here. I have a feeling that Bottles is in here somewhere. Yeah, he's over here, I bet. Oh yeah, he's right here. Yeah, this is the wing shield. Right stick, right. Wait, what? Do you hear him bouncing off me? Would you rather eat an egg with a half-formed chicken inside or eat 10 cooked grasshoppers? That's super easy. Grasshoppers, that's actually a food. Well, I guess half-formed chicken is probably a food for someone. But, you know what I mean. Just like dust them with some chili powder. Or you could do them with honey. I would definitely choose. Is there any more jiggies in here? This is the teeth again, right? Yeah. The crabs are back. Thought I taught you guys a lesson the first time. I hate this world. I hate it so much. It's so boring. Is there something down here? A Jinjo! Guys, we can't give up on the Jinjos. There's only one left. The Jinjos are my friends, and I love them. So we're not going to turn our backs on the Jinjos. We're going to stay in this horrible level long enough to find the Jinjo, and then we'll be out of here. We found him! Jinjo. Come on. There we go. And we are gonna call that enough, folks. I guess I'll just die. That's probably the fastest way to do it. You guys want to watch Banjo drown? Oh, he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make it. Oh. This is called a death warp for you speedrunner kids. Yeah. Time save. Alright. Would you rather wear only one color each day or have to wear 7 colors each day? I'd only wear one color anyway, so I would just stick with that. Pretty much everything I wear is black. Not in a goth way, more in an active wear kind of way. Just like some black basketball shorts. And a black shirt. If I mix it up, it's usually with a gray. Yeah, this. Do I just pound them back down? Is that what this is? Give me a jiggy. Yes! Cool. Would you rather have everything in your house perfectly organized by a professional or have a professional event company throw you the best party you've ever been to in your honor? First of all, I don't want a party in my honor at all. That sounds awkward. Would I rather go to the best party I've ever been to or have my house organized? I would 150% take the organization. That is not even a question for me. Maybe if you were like a party goer, maybe that's a harder question to answer. But not this kid. Oh, it's the desert level. Yeah, no. I struggle with organization, and it's a thing that is important to me. It's a thing that's important to me that I can't do. Would you rather have super sensitive taste or super sensitive hearing? Okay, I'm gonna make the argument that both of those situations are absolute horror shows, and I will tell you why. At first you'd think, oh, I'd be like a food critic, right? But what I imagine is, no. Okay, good. So, what I imagine is basically everything that I ever ate again tasting awful. Because if it's not made by a professional chef, it's going to taste like garbage. If there's anything wrong with any of the ingredients, if it's cooked slightly too much or cooked slightly too little, you're going to taste all of it. So that's already a nightmare because I know that I'm not a great cook. And then if you have super sensitive hearing, like that should be evident why that's a nightmare. Like things constantly bothering you, and maybe if you could like selectively like filter things out, it would be okay. But that doesn't sound like it's part of it. So yeah, I would definitely say I want neither of those things. But if I had to pick one, I don't think this level is yet. I think this is the next one, like after the swamp. I don't know how to open either one of these either. Did I already look both ways? I think I did. I can't find any levels to open. Oh, here's another nightmare. Would you rather have constantly dry eyes or a constant runny nose? I feel like both of those suck. But since this is Would You Rather and I have to pick one, I would say I would rather have the dry eyes. That feels bad to say. It feels bad to pick either of them, honestly. No, that's the... Maybe down here. Maybe there's something down here. This is really the era of video games that did not hold your hand. Here we go. There we go. Wait, what? There's no puzzle piece to stand on. Okay, so this is Click Clock Wood. I know for a fact that that's a really late level. Would you rather have out of... See, these questions are getting kind of juvenile now. Would you rather have out of control body hair or a strong, pungent body odor? It doesn't really matter. And I'll say that because no matter which of those you have, somebody on Earth, somewhere, is going to be into it. You just gotta find that person. Somebody's gonna think that your stink is the best smell they've ever smelled. And somebody is gonna love your hairy self. It's all about finding your tribe, really. Finding that special someone. So I'm gonna go for a minute, and I'm gonna come back when I find what I'm looking for. How do I get in there? Yep. It was really that simple. And here we are. Through the magic of editing, that didn't seem like it took so long. But trust me, it did. Would you rather accidentally be responsible for the death of a child or accidentally be responsible for the death of 3 adults? The adults. The adults. They've lived a life. Bubble Gloop Swamp. So I'm really sorry that most of this episode was Clanker's Cavern, but I think that's where we're going to end it for today. So next episode, leave me a comment with a suggestion for what you want me to do while I play, and I will do that, and I will play Bubble Gloop Swamp.